Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm gonna show you how to make these two marble designs with Jesmonite. I have already mixed the liquid and the powder for this tray, and now let's add the pigment. The pigment I use is a latte from Homemade Design Co. And I'm just gonna use one drop for each tray. You can find these pigments on Etsy. I'm gonna link Homemade Design Co. Etsy shop in the description box. Now for the marble design, it's all about the swirl. As you can see, I'm only doing a very light swirl for the first tray, and this is all we need for this design. Now let's pour it. Please let me know in the comments if you are new to Jesmonite or if you're doing this for a while. I'm very curious how you find it so far. Also, please let me know what you'd like to see, what do you struggle more with, because I've been doing this for 3+ years and I think I can help you. I think I've kind of done all the mistakes that you could possibly do with Jesmonite. Now let's demold this tray and see how it looks like. I'm kind of obsessed with how it looks, and this is how I started doing marble design 3 years ago, and I still do it like this. I love that you can see the white and the lines are very defined. Please let me know what you think about this one in the comments below. I'm also in love with the shape of this tray, and that's why I've chosen it for today's video, because I just love it. Now let's do the second design. I mixed the liquid and the powder again, and this tray took 86 grams of liquid and 215 grams of powder. Again, using the same pigment, it's the latte from Homeware Design Co. Using just a drop as the same as the previous tray. But this time the swirling is different, and that's the thing with marble design. The more you want a pale blended design, the more you have to mix in the cup before pouring. If you want a stronger, a more defined marble, then swirl less. It's all about experimenting and finding what you like best and what works best for your products. If you want to do something easier, then I think this design is easier to make. And the reason is that for the first design, if you add too much pigment and not swirl it enough, you'll end up with pigment that won't cure, and you'll end up with smudges when you try to seal the product. Now, of course, tap as much as you can to eliminate all the air bubbles that might form underneath there. Don't skip this step, this is very important. And let's see how this one turned out. So yeah, if you want something beginner friendly, this is your go-to. I'm sure you're gonna love it, the result. And it's different each time. What do you think? So yeah, thank you very much for watching. These are the two designs that I've made today, and please let me know in the comments if you are a beginner or if you're more experienced, and let me know which one of these is your favorite. See you in the next one. Bye!